I'm back. I don't know what was going on, guys. My both my cameras was trying to work at the same time. So I don't know why I was doing that. But y'all come on in. What's going on? Leanna Jones, how you doing, girl? I haven't seen you in a long time. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody come on back in here, guys. I'm having a little technical difficulties, but we still up in this thing, guys. We still up in here. We still in here doing what we do. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Monday morning, guys, here at Facebook Hottest Live Show, the Joe Show. So good to be here on this beautiful Monday morning. So, hey, don't go nowhere. Come on back in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Reg Holman? What's going on with you, William and Alicia Avery? Good morning. Good to see you guys. 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 Let me change layout. 1 second. Let me change layout. Don't go nowhere. It's just green screen. Going to old school. All right, changing layouts. All right, good morning, everybody. Come on in, guys. Been one of them mornings, guys. We had to change out, guys. So good morning to you guys. We got some great topics lined out for you this morning. That's right, guys. We got great topics lined out for you this morning. Good morning, Teresa Johnson. What's up? Patrick, Rip Julie King. What's up with you, my brother? What's going on with you, Doug Fuller? Good morning, everybody. Go ahead on, share the show. Share the show. It's time to get in here. We got a great topic lined out, guys. Also, guys, hey, it is what it is. Selena Kendrick, what's going on with you, Brandy? Good morning. Good to see you. All you lovely people. It's Monday morning, y'all. It's Monday. Who got the chicken? Who got the chicken and waffles this morning? Who got the onion rings and fries? Who got the fried leftover fish? That's right, guys. I like to eat fried leftover fish and put it in the air fryer. That's when it's really good. What's up, Sean Hall, Sandra Luckett? What's up, y'all? Good morning, y'all. Share the show. Make sure you click like. As you come in, click the like button. Everybody that's watching, I need you to click the like button right now. Click the like button for a brother. I appreciate you guys. Sometimes people get on, they don't click anything. I like when they click that like button, y'all. Thank you. I see another like. Come on. We got 20 people watching. We should have 20 likes. So come on, guys. Keep clicking it. There we go. There they go. Look at them likes. I like that. Click some more likes, y'all. Let them numbers go up. I appreciate y'all. Good morning. I got a phone call coming in from one of the listeners. Let me see who it is. This is. I'm pause the music. Let me see who this is. Good morning, Miss Tanika. You're live on the Joe Show. How can I help you?
Are you back on?
Yes, I am back on.
Okay, I'm coming.
All right, we're back on, Tanika. Tanika said, are you back on? Good morning. I heard that. Patrick said he up with some Hennessy. I heard that, Pat. Hey, get your Hennessy on, dog. Whatever it takes for you to get through the day, guys. Get it on. Click them like buttons. Y'all, we got some topics coming up. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, we're going to get on into this thing. We got any birthdays? Anybody got some birthdays out there? If you got some birthdays, let's shout them out right now. Anybody got some birthdays? Birthdays. Is it your birthday? Is your mama's birthday? Is it your daddy's birthday? Is it your baby birthday? Whose birthday is it? Is your uncle's birthday? Is it your auntie's birthday? Anybody got a birthday? How about an anniversary? Come on. Is it your mama anniversary, your daddy anniversary, sister anniversary, brother anniversary, cousin anniversary, little boy down the road, well, whoever anniversary it is, happy anniversary and happy birthday. What's going on, Amber Graham? You see how I broke that down, Amber? I didn't say Amber Graham. I said Amber Graham. Tanika Tyrone, hey, I would like to wish, let's put this on the screen. I like when people get them birthdays out. Tanika Tyrone says, I would like to wish my Uncle Johnny Feeks a happy birthday. Is that Johnny? Be one in church, be dancing girl with the coat on. Listen to Johnny. Miss Johnny be looking, he be looking around when he get his prayer. He'll look around to see who's watching it. It's all right. So good morning. What's up, LaShonda Marie, girl? What's happening with you? Good morning to you. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Let me tell you something, y'all. When it's hot, listen. When it's hot outside, y'all make sure. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. I talked about this other day. Y'all, please. When you going somewhere and you got some flip-flops on, wash the bottom of your feetses. Wash the bottom of your feetses. Not feet, but feetses. Because when your flip-flop up, people can see underneath the back of your shoe, under your heels. Y'all, I seen a woman, the back of her heels, it looked like a road map. It looked like directions. You know, like when you put your map up and it got all them, it looked just like that. And it had little pea gravel stuck up in there, looked like little cars traveling on the road. I said, what in the world is going on? I go, look at this. What in the world is going on right here? I mean, watch the bottom of your feet. If you're taking some photos and you got your shoes off and you got kicking all up laughing, watch the bottom of your feet. Because, boy, people look at that. I don't know why people can't understand. People look at the bottom of folks' feet nowadays. Look at the bottom. What's up, Lowdown? I see my homeboy Lowdown in the building all the way down there from the big city of Wilma, Arkansas. What's up, Leslie Lyles? Good morning to you. Y'all, remember, coming up this week, Friday, I am feeding the sponsors. I am feeding the individuals who's advertising for the Joe Show. Appreciate you guys. Terry, what in the world? I can't believe Terry Childs is on this morning. Terry Childs, what's going on? Girl, I ain't seen you grace the Joe Show since 1975. Come on in here, girl. Come on in here. Click the like button. Don't watch the show and don't click the like button. I need for people to click the like button. Click the like button. Click the like button. I need you to click the like button. If you watch it right now, click the like button. We got some, hey guys, check it out. The United States finally pulled it off. They passed China in the gold. Right before the games ended, guys. United States got 39 gold, 41 silver, and 31 bronze, and they got 113 medals overall. This has been one of the lowest medal counts for the United States in years. Everybody was bringing their A game. So USA, you got to pick your A game up for the next Olympics, because right now China, Japan, Russia, Great Britain, everybody, France, Italy, everybody bringing their A game right now. The United States men, they won gold. Guys, look, everybody was bringing their A game. Let me see what Sandra says. Sandra says, it's not just the sisters. I saw a man and Hey, Sandra, let me say this about the men. Let's say this about the men. You're right. I can't just talk about the women. You're right. Men, it don't hardly be sometimes the bottom of the men's feet. It just be the men's feet, period. Men, if your big toe look like it's running from the rest of them, hey man, if your big toe look like it's running from the rest of your toes, you wear some socks and some sand. Don't wear them feet out by yourself. Oh man. And if your toenails look like they got turtle shells on them, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. If your big toe look like it's trying to get away from the rest of your feet, look, don't wear them. Don't wear them. Then make sure. Hey, let somebody tell them. going to say something, guys, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to make this loud and clear. I want you guys to, and if you agree with me on that, guys, if you agree with me on this, I want you to put a 100 up. And I'm not going to go into detail why I'm saying this, but it's very important why I'm saying this. This is what I want to say. When people show you who they are, I'll let y'all finish it. I'm saying that for a particular reason. Let me say that again. When people show you who they are, y'all know the rest. I need y'all to finish that sentence for me. When people show you who they are, don't you wait around. Don't you believe them, Tanika Tyranda. When people show you who they are, put a 100 up if you know where I'm going with this. Don't stick around and wait for something bad to happen when you already see it for yourself. When people show you who they are, it don't take much for you to understand that. When people show you who they are, you believe them. You believe them. Stop. What are you trying to be convinced about? When people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. That's all I can say. You know, I appreciate you guys. I don't know why, Tanika, you can't see your comment. I don't know why, but it's there. Huh? Can you see yours, KB?
At first it was just numbers and then it popped up.
So as you can see it now? Okay, KB said hers is coming in. Yeah, okay. I mean, believe them. 100. 100. Okay, KB said they came in. Tanika said they came in, KB. So, guys, remember that. All right, let's get into some stuff right now, guys. We're going to get into this right here. Make sure you're still wearing your mask. We're not even going to get into that a lot. I want to read something to you guys. I'm going to read this. When you get married in 2021, how important is church? How important is religion? How important is beliefs? Woman writes, I dated a man for 2 months, not realizing he didn't even believe in God. He said, I can go to church. He have no issues with that, but he's not going. He's a great guy, love kids, owns his own business, etc. The total package, but didn't believe in what I believe in. So I have moved on and moved myself from the relationship. How important is believing in God in your circumstances? If you're in a relationship and a man tell you he don't believe in God, how important is that? Do you know, even though he's a total package, he's got everything. He's got the job, he's got the looks, he's got the money, he's got the business, he's got the what if he don't believe in God? Do you think you're placed in this person's life to maybe make him believe? Do you think God will put you in an unbeliever's life to maybe help him? Or do you think this is the way this grown man is and you're not even going to even try? I mean, simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, we're going to find out. Hey, I like the way Faye put that. She said, obviously, he don't have it all together if you don't believe in God. Okay, let me ask you this. We're going to do this. You know, we like to do these. We like to rate things. Let me see what Tanika Tyranda says. When somebody write a quiet, let me see. Leslie said, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Okay, let me see what Tanika Tyranda said. She said, God should be the very foundation in your marriage. Very important. All right, guys, I got a short minute, and I want to talk about this because we're going to get to the main topic because I came in a little late due to technical issues. I'm going to, let me see, he is not the total package without God, says KB. All right, we got, okay, just skip down. Okay, very important, says Margie Stringer Sanders. Okay. Let me tell you why we are where we are with our youth today. And I hope we got parents listening to this because I want to say this. And I'm going to tell you guys why we are where we are right now with a lot of shooting, with a lot of killing, with a lot of everything that's going on. This is to people who don't believe in God. This is to people who believe in God. This is to people who tell people forget that crazy stuff and they having issues with their kids in school. They're like, what is going on, my baby? I ain't listening to the teacher. Let me explain to you something. I'm gonna say something to you guys. When a person don't believe in God or don't believe in an afterlife, they don't fear nothing. Right now, our young people are being brought up. They don't go to church no more. They don't believe in God. They don't pray no more. They don't believe in God. They don't have a parent to believe in God, so they don't believe in God. When you take a belief from people and you make them feel like there is no consequences for what we do wrong after we leave this world, what are they going to fear? They're going to fear nothing. So now you got a whole bunch of young people running around here who can care less about people's lives. Why do you think people are shooting people and killing people the way they're killing and shooting people? Because they don't believe in nothing. They don't know nothing about God. There's nobody and you got parents now not believing in God. I even hate to say this way. You would be better, even if you didn't believe in God, you still would be better off telling your kids about God, even if you don't believe in it. Because guess what? You making them believe in something. Because right now you sending them to school and they don't believe in nothing. They don't believe in anybody. They don't believe in nothing. And if you don't fear God, what make you think a person gonna fear the school teacher? What make you think the person and I'm not even gonna use the word fear. I'm gonna use the word respect the school teacher. Respect the police officer. Respect it. Kids don't respect anybody no more. And a lot of it is because we sit around as parents and we talk bad about authoritative figures in front of our kids. And then our kids leave and they talk the same way we talk. When you should sit your child down and tell your child if they get stopped by the police, you need to listen to this man, do what this man say. But what you got parents at home is saying, forget the police. Ain't nobody studying them crooked police. They just want to kill. And your kids are listening to you talk that way. So when your kid gets stopped by the police, they're going to talk exactly the way their parents are talking at home. And your kid going to be on the side of the road dead. We got to get out of this thinking that, you know, the way we ain't soft. We not no punk. We just, hey, the safest place is at home. When you're on the side of that road, you need to teach your kid how to talk, how to respect people, and get to the house. Even though there's times they do that and things still turn bad. It depends on the policeman as well. But at the same time, you're increasing your child's chances of coming home safe by teaching them, hey, hold it down, respect them, do what you can, do all you can to get home. You can't fight that battle on the side of the road. It's your boy Joe. We're at the bottom of the hour, guys. It is 7:28 in the morning. We doing what we do here at the Joe Show. We got coming up on our main topic, guys. Remember, this Friday night at the Fordyce Civic Center at 5:30 p.m., we will be feeding the sponsors and the private donators that donate to the Joe Show. We'll be feeding you guys. So make sure you get yourself there. If you are doing some advertising with me currently, you're invited. You know who you are. That's right. All the businesses. That's right, guys. Come see me. Come eat a plate. Me and Chris Stanfield, we're gonna get this thing hooked up. We'll be connecting this week to make sure everything is going good. This is because of you guys. This is because of the donations I receive from individuals, you know, and every little bit counts, guys. So if you want to be able to give to this to help, you know, feed the sponsors, guys, go to somebody type it down for me. Cash sign Joe Show Brazil. If you want to do that, guys, hey, that's what we're doing. I appreciate you guys. Hey, come on. Everybody, let's move right now. We're coming to the bottom of the hour. This is what I need y'all to do. Come on. Stand up. Stand up. Come on. Stand up. Come on. Come on. Stand up. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. To the back. To the front. To the right. To the left. To the back. To the front. To the right. To the left. Now kick your leg left. Kick your right. Kick your left leg. Kick your right. Kick your left leg. Kick your right. Bang it up. Now pump your fist like this. Now pump your fist like this. Now do it to the back like this. Now do it to the back like this. All right. I see everybody moving. KB in the hallway, jamming. She moving walking. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. One more time. One more time. Do the neck work. Do the neck work. Do the neck work. Do the neck work. Move your neck to the side. y'all jamming. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's do this thing, guys. Thank you so much for putting that down. Cash sign, Joe Show, Brazil, Miss Leslie Lyles. Guys, hey, check it out. We got a great topic here lined out. So this is your topic for today. Here we go. I'm bringing the music down. This is an important topic. All right, guys, here we go. Bring the topic down. Bring the music down. All right. Actually, I'm going to bring it all the way down. Woman writes, Joe, my husband and I have been together for 5 years. We've been married for 5 years. Here's the issue, Joe. I am 38 years old, and it was brought up. I was brought up as the only child. About 2 weeks ago, a 39-year-old man came to me and told me he was my brother. He was with his mother, and his mother said the same thing. I also spoke with my dad, and he stated that he did have an affair with this woman, but he was never told about his son. Well, Joe, since his mom has said it and my dad admitted to having an affair with her, I accepted this man as my brother. So for about a week, he's been coming around and visiting me, and I have been introducing him to people as my long-lost brother. Well, Joe, the other day, my husband finally vented to me about how he felt. He told me that he didn't want this man over my house along with me until a DNA test has been given. He said, I just met this man, and I'm only going on word of mouth. So, Joe, I feel like my husband is asking a little bit too much. Am I right? Is a DNA test necessary? All right. Okay, guys. This happens. I know this happens in a lot of people's families, guys, where you have long-lost sisters and long-lost brothers. And in this woman's situation here, she have a young man that showed up, 38, 39 years old, saying that he's her brother, and her husband is like, he just been laying back in the cut. He hadn't been saying anything, but the guy been coming by, visiting and everything. So her husband is like, look, this guy here by yourself, I don't know this man. You really don't know this man. So should we do, he's requested that I get a DNA with this guy to find out that if this guy's really my brother. And is that really even necessary? So that is the question, guys. She's wanted to know, is she being rude? Is she being wrong for asking for a DNA? What do you guys think? Because a lot of us right now watching this show, we call people brothers and we call them sisters and we call them brothers. And we going off what our grandpas say, what our mama say, what our daddy say. Should you want to know? I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to let you guys come in. All right. So far we got Willie and Alicia Avery says, yes. You need a DNA. For me, it will be a must, says Aaron. We got Doug Fuller, 100% yes. All right, Marcella Moore says, hubby is definitely right. Because, guys, right now, we got Reg Holman says, do a DNA test. Listen, sometimes people do this for so many years that they get to the point where they're embarrassed to do it. They feel like, well, I've been saying they my brother for 15, 20 years, and I don't, hey, I'm gonna get into that in just a minute. Let me see me read it. Okay. Carrie Child said, I believe in doing the DNA test. I agree. Respect your husband. All right. Sean Hall says, yes, do a DNA test. Tanika Tyrone says, I agree with the husband. It's so crazy out here nowadays. Let me tell you something, guys. Everybody watch these shows, right? We watch all these Maury shows and Jerry Springer show. We watch the divorce court. We watch all this where these people have been raising these kids for years and come to find out it's not their baby. They did do a DNA test and all this. I'm going to encourage you to, because there are people right now that have been calling each other brothers and sisters for years because they daddy say that's my son. They mama say, yeah, that's your brother. And you don't even know. You don't know. And so my thing is this right here. I want to know. I would want to know mentally. I want to know. Mentally, I want to know because, hold on, let me see what Sandra said. She written a pretty lengthy answer. So what you say, KB? And so her husband is right. He is simply asking her to obtain proof before inviting him into the home along with her. You do not want to end up as a Lifetime movie. All right. Okay. And my thing about it, if the person get offended by you asking for a DNA test, that there itself is a red flag. Because my thing about it is this right here. If you love each other already, saying your brothers and sisters, then what's wrong with asking for a DNA? To make sure that your kids are related to my kids, to make sure your kids are my kids' cousins, to make sure there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to know. If a dude pop up on me right now today and say, Reverend Joel Brazil is his daddy, I want to know for sure. Sometimes we go by, and sometimes we do not want to hurt people's feelings. We scared. We go around saying people are our cousins and stuff because we are afraid that we're going to hurt somebody's feelings. But you go home and you shut the door and you sitting there and you're not sure that the person love you and you love the person. Just say, hey, we need to do this just to make sure. So it's crazy that, you get topics like this and it can hit so many different areas and so many different people. And there's nothing in the world wrong with you wanting to know. And so understanding something that's important is deep because you're thinking about roots. You can't just be going on word of mouth and you talking about family trees. You talking about relatives. You talking about cousins. You talking about nieces and nephews. Are you going to just go by word of mouth for generations? That's your cousin. Right now, we may be related to somebody, and that might not even be your folks. Because somebody has said by word of mouth, that's your daddy. By word of mouth, that's your son. You don't even know. You just going off word of mouth. If you truly want to figure your family tree out, you truly want to figure out who are your people, sometimes you got to spend a little money to find out what's going on. Let me find, because I want to know if those truly are my nieces and nephews. Because the generations to come, you get caught up and you don't even know. Find out for sure. There's nothing in the world wrong with it. But there's so many people out there right now. Let me ask the question then. We got people watching the show right now. We still got good time to talk about this. Let me ask the question right now. How many people, by show of hands, do an emoji hand, raise your hand, do you know people that say they brothers and sisters, but they've never done a DNA test? Do you know? But they say they treat each other like brothers and sisters. They talk to each other like do you know anybody that's doing that right now today, but they just going by word of mouth, or they going by how somebody look. They go by because Uncle Pete had club feet, and that boy got club feet just like Uncle Pete. Isn't it ironic that, okay, let's see, KB, she wrote something. KB says, this is so true. It's been so long, and now you are just going on what a person said. This is serious, and a DNA test is worth it in the end. That's right, in the end. So there's so many people know about this. And so brothers and sisters, if you're calling each other brothers and sisters, you ought to want to know. You ought to, just in case something go on and something happen, you want to truthfully say. And that's what I think. I think sometimes when you don't do the DNA test, sometimes people just kind of know you ain't. And you just don't even feel like going through the drama of saying, well, you ain't. So nothing wrong with that. Terry Child said, me and my brother. Now, Terry, I didn't ask you to tell it. Terry, I didn't ask you to tell it. I just asked you to know it about it. Terry, I just asked you. Let me see, who else? Who else over? Somebody else said them too. Hold on. Yeah, Leslie, you too. Y'all telling it. Leslie, yes, me. Leslie and Terry Child. Listen, That's fine. That's fine. If you want to share it, I don't. Well, okay. Let me ask you guys this. Well, share. If you don't mind sharing the story, share the story. I have no problem with that. Marcella Moore said, I found my sister years ago. We got a DNA. Thank you. You got a DNA test. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm telling the truth, Miss. I didn't say you're not. You're right, Terry. But Terry, let me ask you this question. Terry, would you want to know that if that's truly your brother or your son? Would you truly want to know, rather than just going by word of mouth, or rather than going by what your uncle say or what your grandma say, whether they look like you, or whether, would you truly want to know? Me personally, I would truly want to know if that's my brother, if that's my sister. If a girl walked up to me today and said, your pappy was my pappy, I want to know. Let's go. I want to go to my doctor. I want to do a DNA test. I want to find out. Because if I love her, I want to love her totally. That's my sister. That's my blood. And there is nothing wrong with it. And like I say, if somebody get offended by it, you got a problem. That's the thing I got. Because I know people who gets offended by that. Why are you getting so offended by it? Find out. You should want to know too. You should want to know too. Simple as that. We got Terry Child says, yes, I always wanted to know before my dad passed away. And see, that's what I'm saying, guys. There's things like that happen that, you want to know. You truly want to know. You may feel it in your heart. You may feel it. You may, and I know, and I can understand what you got a man, this husband, he's saying that he's coming home. This man is at his house. This man's about where I don't blame this man. You coming home and you got a man that your wife just met 2 or 3 weeks ago. He at your house with her talking about that's my brother. You don't know. This man said you need to get a DNA to find out if this man truly your brother. I can understand what the man is saying. There's nothing in the world wrong with that. We got Kevin Johnson from Camden, Arkansas. He says it's important to know who your people and kin folks are, because I know some that are kin and ended up being together. Woo! There you go. There you go. All right, we got Doug Fuller said, blood is closer than a friend's friend is family. Exactly. That's why it is so important. So important. And like I say, I have a problem with people who have a problem with finding out. This is not about finances. This is not about money. This is about blood. This is about finding out if this person truly your brother. Is this person truly your sister? Is this person truly, you really want to know that. We got Tanika Tyrella. She says, the great thing about technology, your father doesn't have to be living to get a DNA test. Exactly. You can get DNA tests done. There are things that can happen, and so, and then some people may be somewhat embarrassed, because what if the DNA test come out and it ain't? Then you got to go back to your parent and be like, well, that wasn't my dad, and who was my, and so some people they just don't want to know, and Kevin Johnson says, back in the day, remember Papa was a Rolling Stone, where he laid his hat was his home. Because I'm telling you, you look at you got some people, aunties and uncles, all of them look different. None of them look the same. They ain't got the same dad. I don't care what they say. Some of your uncles look like they Chinese. Some of your uncles look like they come from Zimbabwe. Some of your uncles look like they come from over there in Southeast Africa. All of them look different. You be like, why's all my uncles looking like that? Grandma. So, I'm going to tell y'all something that was going on in families and people. And listen, I'm going to tell you something that was going on in families that people really don't think about today. Don't you know brothers and sisters were giving each other kids? You think about it, there was no record on black people. There was no record on families and blacks. Now, you think about it, if a brother, if two black men had, and this one brother who got 12 kids and his other brother only got 2, he would take some of his kids and give them to his brother. And he would raise those kids like they his kids. So those kids think that stuff was going on. If you go back and read in the history books, it'll tell you they would give each other kids. And so that's not, then that brother would raise those kids like they're his kids. The wife would have the child. They would give the baby to the woman because she couldn't bear any more children. They would need kids and a lot of people say, oh, they were just doing, listen, they needed those kids to help work gardens and work farms. Back then, you were measured a man by how many children you could make. If you couldn't make a lot of babies, you wasn't measured a man. You weren't considered a man if you couldn't have 8, 10, 12 kids. You know, you're a man back in them days. But nowadays, you see a woman with 3, 4 kids, you ready to talk down on her, you know, and everything. Back in the day, grandma had, you talking down on a woman with 3 or 4 kids today when your grandma had 12. So what was your grandma? You see what I'm saying? We got things so twisted. You know, you think about that. You got people that will talk down on a woman they see with 4 or 5 kids today. They'll talk down on her. Oh, she got 4 or 5 kids. No, don't make no sense. And then you go back and your grandma had 18. Your grandma had 16. You know, so does that make your grandma a bad person? No, it don't. You know, so here's my thing I did one day. I like to share this story. One day I was at work. I used to work with a young lady. She had 6 kids. She had 6 kids. And these 6 kids had 4 different baby daddies. This young lady had 6 kids, and she had 4 different baby daddies. 4. Her first guy she was with, he ended up getting shot and killed. She had twins by him. Those are 2 kids, her first 2 kids. The first guy she was with, he got shot and killed. The second guy she was with, she ended up having a child by him. I think she had 2 kids by him. He ended up being very abusive to her. She had to get rid of that relationship. The next kid she had by a guy who was in the military. He got killed in Iraq. Then she got married again, and she had like 6 kids by 4 different men. So I went to the bathroom, and while I was in the bathroom, I heard young ladies in the break room talking about this girl, and they was talking about her bad. They was in there, they was just talking about this young lady. They was telling each other she ain't nothing but a HO double hockey stick. She this and she that, and I mean they was talking about her bad. They was saying it don't make no sense for a woman to have a baby by 4 different men, and yada. They were talking about her. They didn't know I was in the bathroom. I was their supervisor. So I come up out the bathroom, and they was like, "Oh, hey, Mr. Joe." I'm like, "Hey, what's going on, y'all?" I said I could hear y'all in there talking. I said, "What? Well, it is, Mr. Joe. It don't make no sense, and she always late for work and got all them kids, and she didn't have all." I said, "Well, hold on. Let me ask y'all a question before I walk out of here." I said, "I want to ask y'all this one question." And when I asked them this question, I want y'all to see if you agree with what I told them, I want you to put a 100 up. I asked them this, and I looked all of them in their eyes. I said, let me ask y'all this question. How many babies would you have if you had a baby by every man you done slept with? Woo! I said, how many babies would you have if you had a baby by every man that you done slept with? How many babies would you have? The only reason why come y'all is judging this young lady is because y'all see what she been doing. But what if they could see what you've been doing? How many babies would you have if you had a baby by every man you done slept with? They sit there and they were like, they couldn't say a word. You got to be careful before you open up your mouth. The reason why we can talk noise about people sometimes is because we can see their sins. But you think you done got away with yours because can't nobody see it. So I asked them, how many babies would you have if you had a baby by every man you slept with? So they couldn't say nothing. And later on, one of them came to me and they were like, you know what, Mr. Joe, you right. I didn't even think of it that way. Because, we can look at a person with 5 or 6 kids, and we can be judgmental. We can talk about she got 4 kids. What if you had a baby by everybody you done slept with? That's what I'm saying. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I'm just keeping it 100. You got to think about that before we open our mouths up, and start to be judgmental. You don't know that. You see what this woman is going through, but you don't know her story. You see she got 6 kids by 4 different men. You don't know her situations with these 4 different men. Some people love hard. Some people fall in love with everybody they meet. They give they all. How do you know it wasn't those men's fault? Because she's with 4 different men. Maybe she thought every last one of those men were her husband. You don't know that. So before you put your mouth on somebody, you really got to think about it. So it's so easy for us to look at people and, hey, you're right, Leslie. You're right. It's so easy for us to look at people and be able to tell people what we think because of what we see. You may see the story, you may see their glory, but you don't know their story. Sometimes we look at people's relationships and you be like, hey, man, I want what they got. You better be careful what you wish for because you don't know what the world they went through to get what they got. Are you willing to go through what they went through to get what they got? You see this man riding around in this nice car, got a big, beautiful home, and you say, God, that's what I want. You better be careful asking for that because you don't know what that man went through in order to get that car. He might have got hurt on the job. You got to be careful. You got to think about that. You got to be careful starting to ask God to bless you with what your neighbor got. You don't know what your neighbor went through to get what he got. All of a sudden, you lose everything. And you wonder, God, I asked you to bless me with what my neighbor got. You didn't know that your neighbor lost everything before he got what he got. You got to be careful. So be careful when you go to looking at folks and go to saying, I want what they have. I need what they got. You don't know what they went through. Because sometimes we don't never see people's storms. We only see the sunshine. We don't see their storms. We don't see what people done went through in their life. All we see is the sunshine. Let me tell you why we don't see. Because we turn a blind eye sometimes to people's storms. All we want to see is the sunshine. Y'all got me preaching up here. Y'all got me preaching up here on Monday morning. What's up with the Joe Show today, baby? We bringing it. So remember that, guys. Just don't assume everything is so great all the time. Hey, you just never know. Let me see what Terry Child says. Let me go back up at the top. I see Teresa Johnson says that's why she should have waited. Right about that. You right about that, T. You right about it. All right, we got Terry Child says, yes, Mr. Joe. That's what my mother used to tell us coming up. You don't know how these people getting this stuff. That's right. You don't know. You don't know. Hey, it's one of those things where, same way with men. Some women, you walk around and you look at these women, you be like, ooh, I wish I had that man like that woman. That woman got a good man. You don't know. That woman probably have makeup on from Black Eyes every week. You don't know. Some people can put a good front on in these streets. Some people can put a good front. So that's why you have to make and mold your situation. You got to make and mold your situation. You can't look at somebody else's situation and deem those situations. You want those situations because that person, you don't know what that woman went through. There's a lot of women, you look at men in those relationships, you don't know what that woman done went through to get to that good man. Because some women do have good men, but you don't know the nights that woman spent up at night worried about this man because he's out. You don't know the nights this woman has spent in the hospital because she got kicked in her ribs by this man. You don't know the fact that this man got 3 kids on the outside of his marriage. You don't know about. So when you looking at this man and woman and saying, man, I want a husband, just like you don't know what that woman went through in order to get that good man she got today. He may be good today, but you don't know what and you may go to her and she may sit there and tell you, you don't know what I went through. I went through a lot. There are women, I know women who literally persevered their husbands going out and being with other women for years. And the wife knew about it. She just chilled out. And a lot of women be like, what? How in the world did she stay? She says, when he get tired, he'll come home. I don't, and a lot of women look at that and be like, ain't nowhere in the world. You don't know what you'll go through. I know a woman who said that, who basically said, I waited. He'll get tired and come to the house. And hey, y'all, everybody is cut different. Everybody is totally different. You can look and say what you won't put up with. You know, another woman will look at another woman going, ain't no way in the world I'll go through that. How you know you ain't going through it now? You just don't know you're going through it. So, you got to be mindful of wondering, looking at other people saying what you won't do. How ain't nowhere in the world I would do this. You don't know what you would do. Everybody is totally different. Everybody is totally different. Simple as that. Guys, it's been great this morning. Hey, I love you guys. I'm always here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Y'all know how we do it. It's time for us to cut up out of here, guys. Hey, if you enjoyed the Joe Show, guys, always catch me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Guys, what time? 7 o'clock a.m. here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Don't forget, we'll be back here on Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. Y'all know what we do with it. Y'all know we keep it 100 at. Y'all know what we do. We keep it 100 here at the Joe Show. So good morning to my peeps on YouTube, Facebook. Hey, also over on Instagram as well. And good morning to you on the Joe Show page on our Facebook, Crappie Joe page. All my friends, all my family. I love you, mama. CMB. We all we got. Tell my mama I love her. Hey, we get around here. And guys, listen. Also, guys, remember, if you love the Joe Show, you want to help, you want to donate, somebody type it down for me. # Joe Show Brazil. That's how you donate to the Joe Show. And keep me going every Monday, Wednesday, Friday here in Fordyce, y'all. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the advertisers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for trusting me to get the word out about what you got going on. I thank you guys so much, guys. Remember, we're in a pandemic. Still wear your mask, social distance, and do what? Wash those nasty, stinking, dirty, grimy hands. This is your boy Joe. Thank you, KB. Thank you, Tanika. I'm out of here. Love you guys. Peace. Hey, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Gotta get up out of here. I gotta go.